Despite the challenges Buzz faced tonight, he still managed to come out on top. What a return to Monday Night Raw.
Not again.
Apparently, Bray Wyatt has unfinished business.
And he's not alone.
Oh, and look at the punches, teeing off.
Set to the outside.
I welcomed you back last week because I missed you, Buzz. I really did. We became so close before your unfortunate injuries took you away from me. So I waited eagerly for you to return while you convalesced. But it was during that time that I met a man. Someone who was once a host of your parasitic behavior. You traveled up and down the road together. But when it came time to emerge from the underground, you left his carcass for the vultures. He was no use to you anymore, but he is of great use to me. You see, in our last encounter, you destroyed something important to me, and now I will destroy someone important to you. But this is of your doing, Buzz. You left him for the vultures, remember? I'm simply doing what comes naturally. Swooping down and consuming the flesh that you left exposed.
We still have no idea who this guy is. You have got to be kidding me. Bray Wyatt has recruited Cole Quinn?
Or whatever's left of him. Somehow, this just got even more personal.
Cole. Cole, it's me. I don't know what he's done to you, but I know you're still in there somewhere. You're just confused. I know he can play tricks on your mind because that's what he did to me, but whatever he told you, it's not true. I'm your friend. I care about you.
Your words are falling on deaf ears. Cole, show him whose side you're on.
Last time we saw Cole Quinn, he was wrestling in Japan. This is not the same Cole Quinn we saw then.
No, that Cole Quinn was on good terms with Buzz, and now it appears Bray Wyatt has broken Cole down both physically and mentally.
It's obvious that the issues between you two are far from over. So at Survivor Series, you're going to face each other in a rematch. But this time, I'm going to make sure that the match makes it to the ring and stays there. And there will also be no way for anyone to interfere. Because your match will be taken.
We have 15 feet of steel. The stakes are enormous, and it's all happening next.
We have one of our breakout talents against Bray Wyatt.
The steel cage match is one of the oldest and most entertaining matches in all of the WWE. Let's do it.
The superstar known as Buzz is here.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 224 pounds, the Kid, Brody Cole.
There's been a lot of coverage on Buzz's falling out with Baron Blade, but less is known about Buzz's other mentor, his father. I do know, however, that Buzz has an old saved voicemail from him that he uses as motivation before his matches.
Saxton, you've been snooping through people's phones again?
No, Buzz told me about it, I swear.
The Fireflies are out.
Just has an innate ability to mentally disturb anyone who opposes him.
And he's awake now.
He's woken, Cole. Distinctly different.
Explain that to me, Corey.
One that cannot truly understand woken wisdom can never adequately understand it. What kind of riddle is that? Woken. Sounds like gibberish.
Once the patriarch of the Wyatt family.
But luckily, he's now been freed of that succubus known as Sister Abigail. His essence has been released. What are you saying? I'm woken, Byron.
He was thrown in the lake, Byron, and now he's cured.
Oh, that makes sense.
I still can't get over that millions and millions of people buy into the propaganda that this man spews.
It's not propaganda, Cole. It's wisdom. Bask in the warmth of woken wisdom.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
All right, when we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them, I need to point out that some cages have been electrified. One was made from bamboo in the form of a Punjabi prison match. And, of course, the Elimination Chamber with glass pods and steel doors.
And today we have the Asylum match, where weapons are on top of the cage. Just goes to show you, the times may change, but the objective to destroy an opponent remains the same. There's still no better way to settle a score than to do battle with your adversary inside a steel cage. We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
What a stomp! Good grief! Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door.
Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh, what impact. Uh-oh. Bye-bye.
That was simply amazing.
Shoulder tackle.
He's looking a little off balance. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
Beautiful technique.
That'll pretty much do it.
Wait a second. That's Cole Quinn.
So much for the cage preventing anyone from interfering.
And it's 2-on-1 yet again.
Here comes Finn Balor.
This is exactly what Kurt Angle didn't want to happen.
Too late now.
Sister Abigail on Buzz.
This time, Finn Balor can't help him.
It's over. Bray Wyatt has managed to defeat Buzz in a steel cage match where all hell broke loose. Welcome back to Raw, where Buzz is still feeling the effects from his brutal match last night with Bray Wyatt.
You're too late. I used up all the trainer's ice.
I don't blame you. That was quite a battle out there last night.
Well, thanks again for trying to even up the odds.
No need for thanks. After what they did to me last night, it's become a little bit personal for me too.
I just can't believe that I gave it everything I had and Bray still managed to come out on top.
Was it really everything?
Of course it was. What are you saying?
I'm saying, to beat someone like Bray Wyatt, you need to get past what you think are your limits and embrace your inner demon. At least, that's what worked for me.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to beat Bray and get Cole back. I just have no idea how I'm supposed to find my inner demon.
Yeah. If it is demons that you seek, you should consider venturing to the multiverse with me again.
Wait, did he say again?
Yeah, I've never been to the multiverse with you before.
You have been before, in a different vessel, which is why it was deleted from your memory.
I don't know about this.
You said you were willing to do whatever it takes.
I'm not sure about this either, Buzz.
I thought a steel cage match was the best possible solution to settle the issues between you and Bray Wyatt. But obviously I was wrong. So I've decided that at the Royal Rumble, you and Finn Balor will take on Bray Wyatt and Cole Quinn in an Extreme Rules match.
Since he's become woken, he's clearly accessed some hidden away dark places, which is exactly what you need to do if we're going to defeat Bray and rescue your friend. That's good. You can harness your fear to fuel your inner demon.
Do not express worry. I have made many successful jaunts to the multiverse. Or when exactly is it? The 7 deities have deemed that the multiverse cannot be found on a map or in a calendar. Instead, it's all around us, all the time. Don't you remember from your last journey? Oh, yes. On your previous visit, I believe your spirit was held in the vessel of an ostrich. Such a fantastic pheasant.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
We have a team led by a real fan favorite against the Revival.
I can barely sit still.
Get ready to feel the buzz. It's Buzz.
Introducing first, from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 224 pounds, the Kid, Brody Cole.
I spoke to Buzz today, and he told me no matter how much success he has, he still gets nervous to compete in front of this many people.
Coming from BCW, he should be used to big crowds. I heard that one event almost drew more fans than a JV girls volleyball playoff match.
Welcome to Balor Club.
And his partner, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
One of the most incredible athletes to ever step foot.
An enigma with a profound skill set that we have never witnessed before.
A world-renowned superstar.
Former NXT champion, the first ever Universal champion, Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen, is for real.
Guys, if you are looking for a billboard example of a superstar who has it, who has...
Top guy time.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 446 pounds, Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
No flips, Byron.
Just fists. Tag team specialists. There may not be a better team in all of WWE right now than Dawson and Wilder. Great tag teams are on the same page. These two are in the same syllable.
Like you and I, Corey.
What about me?
And it looks like it'll be these two superstars kicking it off here tonight.
Harsh impact. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match is up. The Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus as a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss sideboard. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down, and the third fall was ruled a double count. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstar's feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made. When a superstar is in a tag team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment,
and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Dropped from above. It's Scott Dawson on the defensive now.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their partner when they need to tag out. One way to do that is to create that separation. Here's a cover. Looking to steal one there, perhaps.
too soon.
Boom, what impact!
Leg drop!
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relent.
Guys, endurance is a trait needed in every match, but you need an incredible amount to last as long as Finn Balor did during his first Royal Rumble. To come in as the second entrant and wage war on 29 other superstars is awe-inspiring.
Nailed it. And there's his speed paying off. Byron's still in awe of Finn Balor's Royal Rumble performance, and I agree. Finn lasted for over 57 minutes, a figure that puts him high in the record book, something the kid from across the Irish Sea can show any doubters.
That display of endurance is a great example of why Balor is an extraordinary man who can do extraordinary things. His track record proves that doubting him on accomplishing the extraordinary would just be foolish.
His partner wants back in.
Yeah, but what you want and what you get are often two very different things. Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag team title tournament. In the finals, Rhino and Slater took on the Usos to see which team would be the inaugural Tag Team Champions.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. There was a lot on the line in the tag team tournament finals. The Usos wanted to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. The team of Rhino and Heath Slater was the team no one expected to be in the finals. Slater had extra motivation because he was fighting for a WWE contract.
And at one point, it seemed like the Usos had everything well in hand, but Rhino and Heath Slater refused to lose. After a gore from Rhino practically cut Jimmy Uso in half, Rhino and Heath Slater went from an unlikely tag team to the first ever Smack.
Uh-oh. In position. Look out. Here it comes. Oh, almost through the turnbuckle. Can he finish the job?
Things just went from bad to worse for Dash Wilder.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Finn Balor starting to stumble now. He needs to find a way to get on the offensive, guys.
If I'm his partner, I'm furious right now. There's no reason why he shouldn't have made a tag by now.
Boom! Oh, no, inverted atomic drop.
Scott Dawson seems helpless.
Oh, nice.
And Dash Wilder makes the cover, digging deep for a kick out.
How in the world? Yeah, an alarm went off in his head and he's tapped into something special.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
Oh! Finn Balor going high risk.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
He's looking at it.
It's like he tapped into some unseen energy source.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
What a slam.
Finn Balor's in a world of hurt. This is not where he wants to be at this point in this tag team match.
And you get the feeling that he's not going to look back at this match with great fondness.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard, the heart attack from the Hart Foundation, the rocker dropper from the Rockers, or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. A team needs to have a tag team finisher and be able to execute that finisher on all types of opponents.
Oh, a shin breaker.
It'll be hard to walk after that.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the Double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher, that should signal the beginning of the end.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective. And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner having to...
What is Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it!
Is he done? And he releases the hold.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Here we go. Scott Dawson setting it up. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
It's not Scott Dawson's night, guys. It's just not. Things do not look good for Scott Dawson.
He's calling for it. What is Buzz? Super kick! Gosh!
It's not Scott Dawson.
Looking for all the glory here. They did it! Wow, what a match! Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages.
Here
I'm almost
are
speechless.
Your winners.
Almost.
The Kid, Brody, Cole, and Finn Balor.
Big win here in tag team action tonight.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3 count, you should be proud.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We hope you enjoyed that great match.